The first time you said hello, I felt like I was 16. My palms were sweaty. It felt as though butterflies the size of pterodactyls were flapping their wings against the corridors of my stomach. I'll be honest, I'm usually not a love poet. In fact, every time I try to write about love, my hands cramp. Just to show me how painful love can be. Sometimes my pencils break. Just to prove to me that every now and then love takes a little more work than you planned. I heard that love is blind, so I write all my poems in Braille. And my poems are never actually finished because true love is endless. I've always believed that real love is kind of like a supermodel before she's airbrushed. It's pure and imperfect. You see, I'm not much of a love poet. But if I was to wake up tomorrow morning and decide that I really wanted to write about love, see, my first poem, it would be about you. About how I love you the same way that I learned how to ride a bike. Scared, but reckless, with no training wheels or elbow pads so my scars can tell the story of how I fell for you. You see, I'm not much of a love poet. But if I was, I'd write about how you have the audacity to be beautiful, even on days when everything around you is ugly. I'd write about your eyelashes, and how they're like violin strings that play symphonies every time you blink. If I was a love poet, I'd write about how I melt in front of you like an ice sculpture every time I hear the vibration in your voice, and whenever I see your name on the caller ID, my heart, it plays hopscotch inside of my chest. It climbs onto my ribs like monkey bars, and I feel like a child all over again. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not much of a love poet. And I know this sounds strange, but every now and then, I pray that God somehow turns you back into one of my ribs just so I would never have to spend an entire day without you. I swear, I'm not a love poet. But if I was to wake up tomorrow morning and decide that I really wanted to write about love, in my first poem, it would be about you.
Daydreamer, sitting on the sea, soaking up the sun. He is a real lover of making up the past and feeling up his girl like he's never felt a figure before. Of their talk, he would be hard to chase, but good to catch, and he could change the world with his hands behind his back. Oh, you can find him sitting on your doorstep, tell that he'll be there for life. Daydreamer with eyes that make you melt. He lends his coat for shelter, plus he's there for you when he shouldn't be. But he stays all the same, waits for you, then sees you through. There's no way I could describe him. Why and I can tell that he'll be there for